Alright, hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be going over how to cop the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Sesames. Now, before I get into it, it would just be really appreciated if you guys could like and subscribe if you haven't already, just because it really will help me out. And I do believe that this will be one of my most viewed videos because my how to cop the Yeezy 700 Mobs was my most viewed video. So I'm expecting this should do, rather one of my better viewed videos, so it'd be really appreciated if you guys could like and subscribe. But other than that, let's just get into it. So the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2. This is a very controversial shoe. A lot of people do like it, but a lot of people are calling it ugly. It's one of the worst V2s. It's just like a copy of the creams, but or like the butters, but slightly different shade, I guess. So starting it off, again, this is the Sesame V2s. This will be releasing at a retail price of $220, which could vary depending if you're buying from international sites, which I'll get into a little bit later, but I wouldn't recommend buying it from international sites or anywhere online except Adidas. But $220 retail for on November 23rd, Black Friday. Kanye West also claims that he's going to be dropping an album, but we'll see about that. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over I just went over some release info. I'm going to be going over how to cop the shoe, pretty much some jigs and tricks, and what you can do to buy it, some resale predictions, but let's just get into it. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm here on the adidas.com/us/Yeezy website. All you guys have to do is really just type in adidas.com/Yeezy, and it'll take you to this page right here where you have, I guess a launch calendar. You have the Sesames, the Salts, which I'll be making a how to cop video for. And you can cop these track pants right now too. I will be making a live cop for how to cop these Sesames, but it'll be a good video. I completely forgot to make a video for live copping the zebras. I woke up early, then I started watching Keith Adams' live stream. Then I just completely forgot to make a live cop video, but I will be making a live cop video for these Sesames. But as you guys can see here, I am using Chrome, and you guys will see why there's so many things back here. So let me start off with the multiple people jig. So pretty much this jig pretty much allows you to get multiple entries into Adidas US. You don't have to use only one tab or one device or anything. So I'm here on Chrome. I do have filler here just because last time for the zebras, I did have a chance to cop the size 16, but right when I was about to put in my payment info, it did unfortunately sell out. So I know it took me about an hour. It was kind of a waste of an hour, but I did fill in filler. I did set up filler for every single Chrome user I have, just so that I have a better chance of copying that size 16 for this release. But anyways, you want to get on Chrome for this multiple people jig. Then in the upper right hand corner, it'll be a person. Maybe it'll be blank, but you want to click on it. Then you guys might or might not have all these already if you're familiar or not with the multiple people jig. Then you want to scroll down to the bottom and you want to hit manage people. When you get here, you want to hit add person in the bottom right. Then it doesn't matter. You don't have to select any face, I guess. Then you want to hit add right in the bottom right hand corner. Then it'll bring you a new Chrome user here. Then what I do when I get my new Chrome user, I go to adidas.com/Yeezy. Then I go to adidas.com/Yeezy. Then I'm back here again. So pretty much now I have like, how many do I have at this point? So I have about like 30, I think like 32. But as you guys can see here, this is the white page, and that's because when I do end up trying to cop it, I will have to refresh the page so that I get into the splash page. The splash page is pretty much a waiting room, and then at 7 a.m. Pacific time or 10 a.m. Eastern time, once the shoe drops, then they'll start randomly selecting people into the checkout area. So instead of having to refresh, I just decided I'll just end up clicking my bookmark here. So I would recommend that you guys also set up a bookmark for the page if you haven't already. You just want to hit the 3 dots up in the right hand corner, hit bookmarks, bookmark the page, and then I show bookmarks bar just because it's easier. So pretty much that's all you have to do to cop this shoe right here. But so that's the multiple people jig. You guys, I would recommend probably making about 30 per device. If it's a good device, like mine right here is a good Mac, so I run about 30 Chrome users on this device. And I'm probably going to be using a second computer as well, and my phone and other devices. But I think, okay, so I'm going to talk about the Zebra release real quick. There was about 15,000 pairs loaded up onto Adidas US, and a lot of people did not cop. Now, people use 15 Chrome users thinking it would be enough for a personal pair in a common size. That wasn't even enough. I was lucky enough to get some of the money sizes on resale. Unfortunately, I didn't get the number one money size, which was 16. I got a 12 and a half. And I will be doing an in-hand review on that once it comes. I'll probably upload it a few days after these Sesame live cop, because then the day after I'll put up the Supreme Week 14 live cop, I think, and then I'll put up the Zebra release in-hand review. So, 15 Chrome users, not even enough for an in-hand review. Yes, there is more stock on these Sesames, and I guess there isn't as much hype, but that doesn't mean you should underestimate it or overestimate it. So I would recommend having about 30 Chrome users plus as a minimum. I'm probably going to have like 60 something in total after I'm done. But pretty much, now let me talk about some sizing. So sizing, all V2s, 350s, I guess, do go run small in the toe box, so get half a size up. I'm a 9, so I wear 9.5 in V2s. But that's it for the multiple people jig. Now let me go over some other like bypasses or tricks you can go through. So I didn't mention this in my how to cop the Zebra video, but I'll just mention it again. So one thing that a lot of people do get when copying when copying Yeezys is they get a page that it's like a white page, and then it says like page unresponsive or something, because Adidas, I guess, thinks you're a bot, so they kick you out. It says page unresponsive. So at that point, what you want to do, let's act like I got kicked out, I guess. You want to open a new tab, exit that tab, click the three dots. You want to go to history, go to all history. Then what you want to do is you want to click the three lines, hit clear browsing data. And as you guys can see, it'll clear my cookies, which is what I want to do because Adidas tracks you by your cookies, which is why we can use multiple people jig. So I'll hit clear data. Now everything is gone, and then when I go back to the bookmark to the page, it will put me back in the splash room. It will be pretty good. So that's pretty much, if you do get kicked out or you get that white page. I think I got that during the Zebra release. Like I got probably like 8 of those all at once, so I just cleared my data, and then I was all good again. Now, I actually didn't get CAPTCHA one time throughout the whole, while I was copying the Zebras. Not on any one of my Chrome users I got CAPTCHA. And I'm not sure if other people didn't get CAPTCHA too. But if you do get CAPTCHA and one of the things is a CAPTCHA loop, you keep having to redo CAPTCHAs over and over, I would recommend actually keep sticking on that and go through all the CAPTCHAs for about 2 minutes. I think after 2 minutes, if you're still not getting through on any CAPTCHAs, then I guess you want to hit the back button or refresh. Because, I mean, CAPTCHA loops, sometimes it will take 6, 7, 8 different CAPTCHAs for you to finally get through. But after 2 minutes, if it doesn't work, then you can just, I guess, give up on that one. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, also, one thing I do want to mention is for Adidas, okay, so some people say that you can use the same email and payment method to cop multiple pairs, but using the same email never works for me. I have to use multiple emails, because after I cop one on one email, then every time, the next time on that same email, doesn't let me go through. And that's because I guess Adidas calls it one per person. Because when I copped the Zebras on, let's say, this Chrome user right here, it says, okay, score, we got your order. Then when I would go back and try to get in, it would say, congratulations, you've already hit the max number of purchases. So I do think that the one email per order actually does matter. So I like to switch up emails. You guys can use family members, friends. You guys just do want to switch up the email though. Now regarding payment method, I do believe that you can actually use the same card or payment method. But again, I would just recommend switching it up if you have like multiple options. Like I'll use my card, I'll use a brother's card, mom's card, dad's card. So if you do have multiple options, then I would recommend doing that. But I do believe that that one payment method for multiple orders will still work. Now, again, with this phone number, I would recommend switching up the phone number, and then address. You can keep the same address. Don't worry. You can ship like 30 Yeezys to the same address, and it'll be all good. So that's pretty much some stuff I wanted to specify. The multiple people jig, capture loop, this what you can, what information you can provide. Now another error I guess sometimes that people get is the payment error, payment loop. So the payment actually never goes through. It just keeps like saying processing or something along the lines of processing, or we can't like go through with your card. So I would recommend, if you get the processing thing, I would recommend just don't exit out. Just leave it up, that same Chrome user, for like 10 minutes and see if it eventually goes through. But if it doesn't let you use that payment, then I would recommend just using that payment. Keep trying to do it, or keep trying to get through multiple times. If it doesn't work after like 4 or 5 attempts of trying to check out, then I guess you can give up on that one. Just open a new tab and go back to the splash page. And again, this is all for Adidas.com/Yeezy. I would not at all recommend going on Yeezy Supply or other places like that. And I'll talk more about resale predictions, how you can actually maximize your profit. Very, very good. This is actually what I'm going to be doing. I'm doing this with the couple pairs of my Jordan 1 Rookie of the Years that I got. If you guys didn't watch it already, it would be appreciated if you guys could watch my in-hand review on it. But again, I'll talk more about that in resale predictions. So that's pretty much it. The multiple people jig, again, this is very, very helpful. And one more thing I want to mention is the way you can view all your Chrome users. Like, as you guys can see right here, I can't really tell if something gets in. So one thing you want to do is if you're on Mac, you can hit F3. And when you hit F3, you'll be able to see every single one of your Chrome users, which is actually very, very good. That does help a lot. And what Adidas actually added recently is when you get in on one of your Chrome users, you can select your size and check out. It'll actually like make a sound or something. It'll like pretty much make a sound so you realize. So I just leave my volume up, and I'm on F3 so I can see every Chrome user right here. And if you're on Windows, then I do believe you want to hit the Task Manager thing. I'm not exactly sure what the button is, but you can just look up where the Task Manager is, and then you can hit that, and you'll be able to view everything. But that's pretty much all I can tell you for the multiple people jig. So the multiple people jig, again, very, very helpful. Then I did go over some, I guess, bypassing for errors, payment info, everything you can use. Now moving on to some resale predictions. So, do I think it'll sell out? Yes, I do believe that this shoe will sell out. Will it have resale? Yes, again, I do believe it'll have resale. You might only be able to make lunch money in a lot of the sizes, but it's better than nothing. So pretty much, okay, so I didn't want to go over the Foot Locker releases or all those Foot Sites app reservations, just because I feel like most of the people watching will stick to Adidas US. But if you are copping, or you did cop from the Foot Sites, if you know that you're going to pick it up, if you selected your reservation and you know you're going to pick it up, then what I would recommend doing is staying up on like Thanksgiving night or something until it's midnight, because technically once it's midnight, it's like Black Friday. And what StockX does is, on like special days or holidays or something like that, they will drop their seller fees like they did recently for Halloween, and I really, really strongly believe that they'll do it again for Black Friday. So you want to sell it immediately, even if you haven't picked it up, because that's what I did for the Jordan 1 Rookie of the Years for a couple sizes, or one size. I sold it before I even had it in hand, so that maximized my profit. And in this case, you guys can do it for the Black Friday release. It'll bring down the seller fees. Then once you guys get it in hand, like 10 hours later, then you can just ship it out. It'll be all good. So that's for like all the Foot Sites. You can sell it just like that. So for resale predictions, again, really, really strongly do suggest that you guys sell it on Black Friday if you guys are getting it in hand that day. If you guys are ordering from Adidas, then, I mean, That kind of sucks. But once you guys get your shipping email, then let's say like it says it's scheduled to arrive on the 30th. Now, since most people will get their pairs on the 30th, what you can do is you can actually sell it on like the 28th or 29th, because StockX gives you 2 business days to ship out. So what you can do is in those days you just wait. Then once you get it, you sell it and you ship it out, just because you will make more profit since not all pairs are in circulation. Once I get the zebras, then I'm gonna be doing an in-hand review, of course. Then I'm gonna be selling it on Black Friday, just because I will make more profit that day. Because obviously I bought a 12 and a half for resale, not my size. I already got that personal, but pretty much that's it for resale. Again, the number one size I would go for is a 16. Then from 16, I would go to 12 and a half, then 14, then 5.5, then 6.5, then 4.5. I'll put it up all on the screen in order of what I would recommend going for. Again, but don't sleep on this if you do want it for personal, because I actually do like the shoe. It's nothing too crazy, not a very like fat flex, but it's not a bad shoe in my opinion. I mean, look at it. The colors aren't too bad. I wish that like they could have switched up the sole colors, but it's all right. It's not too bad. So again, don't sleep on it. Resale should be pretty decent. In the common sizes, you can expect to maybe make $20, or I'd recommend selling in hand to someone that you know, which would be much better, just because StockX again takes fees, and I have a big tax, so I end up paying $240 for the Yeezys. So again, that's one problem. But other than that, I hope that you guys did learn a thing or two from today's video. I do hope that my video helps you guys cop on Black Friday and for these Sesames. And again, it would be very, very appreciated if you guys could like, subscribe, and share my videos. That would be very, very helpful for me, of course. And again, I hope that you guys do cop. Again, don't sleep for personal. Resale won't be too bad. So other than that, I'll see you guys next time, and have a good rest of your day. Peace.